Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is an energy update. Let's have a look and see what comes in. Oh, there we go. Oh, we have long-term stability, financial stability. Oh, I see a King of Wands, someone who's stable. Now, this is a person who's often creative and they often know what they want, a natural-born leader. Yeah. Somebody here wants to definitely a creative person. So I see creative pursuits, this person wanting to do things, spend some time together. It's all about getting together. Yeah, this person's, energetic, full of a lot of positive energy here. And I do see stability. It's about partnering up, teaming up, coming together. So this person's interest, there's interest here. You may have shared interests too with this person, but there's interest. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you can see someone here is emotionally available. Oh my gosh, King of Cups. There we go. Now, some of you, there could be an energy of three. You may have a choice. But I do see the King and Queen of Cups. This is two people who there's interest. See? Emotional interest. I feel there's going to be this beautiful connection here. Now, if you have a choice, I feel they're both stable. And I do, but the interesting thing is this could be just one person's energy, but some of you have a choice. Now, there is a person creative, you have a lot in common, but this King and Queen of Cups here, this is two people already kind of interested. I feel there's interest here. I think there's more interest here than up here, but it all depends on your person because I do feel things in common maybe with both. Tell me about this King of Wands. Yeah, so this is someone here who wants to get together. Yeah, there's definitely a physical attraction. Somebody attractive. They're attracted to you. You could be the King of Wands watching this. But this is about that physical attraction. See, doing things together. This is somebody who's kind of, we all know what this person's focused on. They're kind of looking at this. They want to do it with you. But I do think this has to do with, I don't know if this is somebody who's interested in you for the right reasons or not. Now, like I say, there is some sort of choice. So tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about two people coming together, crossing paths, but it's about going down this path. And I do feel there's things you may have in common with this person. I do see this creative energy. The Queen of Cups can be very creative as well. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just this person. I really feel this is just one person, but some of you, there's two. And I do feel like we have, maybe you're making some sort of choice here. It has to do with the one you're most compatible with. Okay? And I do feel there is a compatibility, but it has to do with choosing the right person. Yeah, choosing the one. I feel it has to do with someone who's emotionally available. I feel like this is someone just kind of more focused on the physical attraction. I mean, this is often someone who just, is attracted because the King of Wands is someone who often finds someone attractive. So, there's interest there. Yeah, let's have a look at the two because that's the way they roll. Yeah, see, it has to do with this, someone starting something here, laying the foundation. Yeah, it has to do with the person following through, laying the foundation. So there's interest, but it's establishing the interest. That's what I feel. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a person going, seeing the truth, seeing a little enlightenment. This is somebody win or lose. They're coming in. They want to be with you. They want to spend time with you. They want to get together. And I do feel like you do have some common energies here. And it could be a creative pursuit. It may start that way, but it's about the two of you spending time together. Yeah, they do think a lot about the physical. I got to be honest. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. What is the Queen of Cups doing here? The feminine energy. Yeah, so this is an energy of someone searching for something. Yeah, I feel like some of you are going to walk away from this person. I don't know if this is going to go anywhere. Yeah, but it is about searching. See, someone's left something behind. It wasn't emotionally filling. See, there's a lack of emotion with this person. They're more focused on the physical. Now, it doesn't mean they wish anyone harm, but that's what they're focused on. Yeah, so it's somebody here who probably didn't come in right, but they are determined. I mean, this person is determined. They feel confident, and they're probably very attractive, Yeah, likely they know it. But the interesting thing is There's that moment, see, win or lose coming in, see, showing interest. So it could be somebody who's now starting to catch feelings. They may be starting to get ready to show emotion. See, it's about being emotionally available. That's why I feel some of you, it's just one person in these energies, because this is just energy. But this is someone who's walked away because they're going, aha, seeing the truth. They may not be emotionally invested. They're more interested in the physical. Which is how it often starts with the King of Wands energy, is someone bold and confident. You know, they see somebody they like, you know, and they kind of go for it. They know what they want, that's for sure. And I do see love. So it's about two people coming together. I feel this is one person for most of you. But if it's two, some of you are walking away. Yeah. Yeah, because it could be someone who's not reliable. See, someone who's not pulling their weight. Where someone here isn't reliable. So it's about choosing someone who's reliable. Yeah. Yeah, or you're, you know, and it could be where something is bothering you. If you are the Queen of Cups, see, feeling something bothering you, weighing heavily on you, that this is somebody who, you know, that aha moment that this person's not really emotionally invested or really interested in you, maybe for the right reasons, because this is often energy of something bothering someone, weighing heavily. But it has to do with whether someone's reliable. Tell me about this King of Cups. Who is this person? Let's see. Yeah, somebody who's doing a lot of thinking. See, it's about not repeating mistakes of the past. This is someone thinking about someone. I think we have two people thinking the same thing. It's about something's bothering you. Okay, something's bothering maybe both of you. And it has to do with investing. It has to do with patience and investing. Whether someone's interested for the right reasons. See if they're emotionally invested. Tell me, and I feel it's both people not too sure about this, but it's here. So you're both thinking the same thing. It's whether someone's reliable. So I feel some of you maybe feel someone's not reliable or dependable, but for the most part, it's something bothering both of you, weighing heavily. Yeah, I don't know if this is two people blaming each other, but let's have a look at the Lovers. Yeah, this is someone kind of holding on. This is someone who doesn't want to let go, but yet they're protecting themselves, maybe their heart, their money, everything they've worked for. Yeah, you can see it, but it's about, look how that taking off the Pentacles. So this is about someone taking this to the next level. It's about getting to see the Three of Pentacles, getting together, spending time together, doing things together. So some of you have someone that they never really want to get together. They don't want to spend any time together. So they're not reliable. And it could be bothering the Queen of Cups. But now we have the King of Cups. And I do think this is somebody here. I mean, it has to do with somebody planting the seed, putting their best foot forward. But it has to do with this person taking off this pentacle. So I actually do feel this is one person. Yeah. Should I or shouldn't I? Or we've got, again, see, it's showing again, comparing one to the other. And possibly nothing compares. But it's often should I or shouldn't I? Yeah, I think you got a person who's kind of stuck, stubborn, refusing to budge. They kind of want things their way. They don't want to cooperate or compromise. They want the other person to bend over backwards to please them. So that could be something bothering you with this person if you are the Queen of Pentacles. If you're the Queen of Cups, it's probably, or the King of Cups, it's probably the same energy. Yeah, but it's two people thinking the same thing. It's bothering you. It's weighing on you heavily here. Yeah, we have the Empress. So this is someone who sees Empress. This is the start of something new. So I do feel some of you have walked away because you can't rely on someone. They're not dependable. They're stuck, stubborn, or keeping you stuck. So I feel some of you are definitely weighing the pros and the cons here. And I'm going to tell you, nothing compares to somebody who is emotionally available. See, this is someone letting someone know they're available. So there's that aha moment. Yeah, some of you got a person, yeah, I see somebody new. Yeah, someone new coming in. Someone who's emotionally available. Someone who pulls their weight, you can rely on them. See, this is someone who hasn't been reliable. They're kind of stubborn or stuck, but it's also someone I feel. I'm going to be honest, if it's one person, if you know who this is, it's one person, they don't want to let go of you or haven't let go. Yeah, but it is someone who's been stuck, stubborn, refusing to budge. They want the other person to do all the compromising. They don't want to compromise. They don't want to do anything together, but they don't want to let go of you. So yeah, definitely there could be two. Some of you it's one, and you'll know if this is your reading. Tell me about the Empress. The Empress is open. See, this is someone letting someone know that they're open to new. Emotionally available, open. It's the start of something new. This is someone letting someone know. Why? Because they can't rely on the other person. It's bothering them too. But it's someone letting go of this baggage, seeing the truth. This is where that moment, that realization, where I feel this feminine energy realizes that this isn't going to go anywhere with this person. And if you are comparing one to the other, nothing compares to the King of Cups, someone who's available emotionally. See? Somebody to rely on, someone who's there for you. So pretty interesting. And it could be like this blame game too. For those of you, if it is this energy of one, someone blaming someone else for keeping someone stuck or not giving in. But this is someone here who's definitely something bothering them. You can see it's time to walk away from someone you can't rely on. And that's what I feel. You can't rely on somebody who doesn't want to take it to the next level, or they won't make any kind of commitment. See, it's about not committing. So this is someone open to commitment. But this is a person here, it has to do with being on the same page. And it could be lifestyles. I mean, I do see things in common with both these people. But one of them doesn't want to go down this path. They don't want to take it to the next level. They don't want to commit. So that's why I feel two people possibly going their separate ways, and we have a new person. Yeah, crazy. Well, the energy comes out this way, so I can see both sides. But yeah, those of you with two, definitely nothing compares. And then others of you, it's just this person not budging and giving in, being open to new. But this is about the King of Cups. See, this is happiness and joy, but it's both people connecting emotionally, both people available. So tell me about this is someone letting go of this baggage. See, this is where the sun's shining. But that's when the new person comes in, is that moment of realization. This person can't be relied on. Yeah, they may not even be faithful, but it's a person who doesn't want to commit. But this is someone looking for someone who commits, someone who's faithful, loyal, where you're just on the same page. So there it is, the fresh new start. The cup runneth over. This is an opportunity for new. The Empress is open, so I feel this is the Empress letting someone know they're open and available. Tell me about the Hierophant. This is about, oh, look at that. See, both of them are stable, but this is an energy of two people partnering up, committing, making a commitment to each other, to be faithful, loyal, to learn about each other and go down this path to spend time together. See, someone's not reliable. It's somebody here, and it could be someone just keeping you kind of stuck in that energy, but they don't want to give in. So that's where I feel where the feminine is no longer giving in, not budging. See, not budging unless someone makes a commitment. And it's about spending time together. Yeah, it's all about being on the same page. I think we have two people who are similar lifestyle. Yeah, it's all about commitment. Yeah, it's an energy of someone wanting to build. See, working together, teaming up, building. This is someone who wants to build. But it's another person who's not putting in effort. You can't rely on them. It's like they want the feminine to do all the work. This person's someone who wants the feminine to do all the work. They want them to cooperate and compromise. This person doesn't want to change. Okay? So this is why I feel new. Yeah, interesting. Like I say, there is a comparison here. Tell me about the sun here. Yeah, see, this is the cup. See, some of you never got what you wanted. And it's an energy of being cautious, careful, but you're about to get something you want. Now these are two people thinking about each other, thinking the same thing, maybe even dealt with similar energies, but this is an energy of this person offering up this cup, filling your cup. So you've got someone who's not giving you what you want. They won't commit, and they're not even connecting emotionally. So this is about, these are two people who are going to fill each other's cup and give each other what they need. And I feel the realization, this is someone who will never fill your cup. They'll never make you happy. They're not reliable. Okay, so that's where I feel this is where the burdens are being lifted. This is someone who'll work together, spend time with you, someone who lifts burdens off your shoulders, where this is someone who'll put all the burdens on your shoulders. Interesting. That's that moment. See the Tower. This is that moment of realization. So there's a lot of excitement here. But yeah, I feel like this is feminine just walking away, no longer interested. But you're moving. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's the feminine reaching out to this other person. But I feel like you're about to receive, if you are the Queen of Cups. You're about to get your cup filled. But I feel the moment is realizing you'll never get what you want from this person. No, they're looking. It's an energy of someone who is set in their ways. See, their lifestyle, they're set in their ways. And they are focused a lot on their money, too. And I can see that. Yeah, they're very creative. I feel very charming. I feel they got a lot of positive energies. But I don't think you can rely on this person to pull their weight or to, instead of lifting burdens off your shoulders, by working together and being a partner, they will lay the burdens on you. That's what I feel. And they could have a lot of baggage. Yeah, so like I say, I feel like there's this person coming in. I feel like they are emotionally available. They want to build. Yeah, look at, I mean, this is just gorgeous. So many of you have opportunities coming in. So it is telling you to kind of look at the energies if you've got, especially if you've got two and you have someone you can't rely on, or they're just focused on the physical and maybe you're finding them attractive, like you want to come together. But like I say, I feel they're very set in their ways. Very set in their ways. And you know, the energy of this person is somebody who will protect you. They'll have your back. Where this person is someone who's kind of more, I think, more self-absorbed. Yeah, and I'm not saying they're a horrible person. I don't see this person being horrible. I feel they're just set in their ways. But if by any chance it's one person and you've come apart and walked away and they never got what they wanted because they didn't give you what you wanted, it is very possible this person could, and I do see it, could very well come in and make some kind of commitment. But it's about this person putting in effort. It's about being a team player, working together. Okay? This is about lifting the burdens off each other's shoulders, not somebody that wants this feminine to do the work. To me, it looks like somebody wants a housekeeper. Someone to cook and clean and do everything. Where this other person, someone where you do it together. Do you see? You'd be doing it alone with this person. So it's telling you to kind of look at it. But there's the cup. You're about to receive the cup. This is someone who takes the burdens off your shoulders. You can rely on this person to be there for you. And this is what it's telling you to look at for these choices. But this is so nice. I'm going to pull a couple charms and we'll wrap this up. Tell me about this King of Cups. So, yeah, I do see the Tree of Life. So this is about doing life together, doing things together. See someone's history, lifestyle, the way they conduct themselves. So this is about setting down roots, somebody who will commit. I see the letter B. And I see the word love. Oh, the little heart here. So it's all about love. See, it's about love, being in love, doing stuff together, spending time together. Look at, we have lips and a kiss, the letter S. I'm going to pull out one more. Yeah, there it is, the wheel. So this is a whole new cycle. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. So they are stable. They are also stable. They're reliable. This is about partnering up long-term commitment. So it's about looking for something in the long term. Because this is something that may not go anywhere. Even if you do come together with this person, you may not go down this path. They're set in their ways. They have their own way of doing things. They don't conform to society's rules, possibly. But this is somebody here. It's an energy of faith, loyalty. It's about lifestyle. See, putting down roots. And I do see family, like not family, but history. Yeah. And it's also about looking at someone else's history too. This is someone who has a history of faith, loyalty, very family oriented, very family oriented. Yeah, they could even have a big family or they want that. Yeah, beautiful. So I'm going to do some for the Queen of Cups. So yeah, this is someone taking the next step. So this is someone who's walked away. See, this is someone moving forward. Yeah. And we have, look at good luck, good omen, the dragonfly. So there's a good omen here. This, oh, and look at, there's also clarity with a crystal. So there's a lot of clarity. It's about looking at this. See, this is that aha moment where someone sees things clearly. Okay, that moment of truth. Now this person here, it's like a win or lose. They're often the person who takes the lead. You know, what have I got to lose? But I think the Queen of Cups is looking at that. Yeah, it's that moment of truth, the shock, the epiphany. But I think you're going to connect with this other person because there is new. It does show someone new coming in. So, a few more on the Queen of... Yeah, look at a great big heart. Somebody with an open heart. So it's about someone knowing you're open, you're available. You're about to get your cup filled. Look, there's the anchor. So this is about stability. It's also somebody who's their own anchor. So this person's strong. This Queen of Cups is strong. They're their own anchor, but they're also dependable and reliable. This is someone who also pulls their weight in a relationship. But it's definitely somebody who isn't into... put it this way, being a maid, the housekeeper. And not that they wouldn't do it, but these are two people who are going to do everything together. Look at, there's going to be a first kiss. This is somebody who wants to kiss somebody here. Look at, there's love. This is someone just so full of love and emotion. They want to put down roots. It's about building a life together. They want to build a life where the other person kind of lives their own life, even if they're with someone. Yeah, there you go. There's your choices here. Take care. Okay, I see this beautiful big heart. The dragonfly I love because that's a good omen. It's like, it's an energy of where two people I feel are thinking the same thing, putting down roots, making a commitment here. Now, it could be something that's just getting started, but this is sort of like looking ahead because we can see someone didn't get what they wanted. This person's not filling this person's cup. They're not committing. So you're coming apart. And this is also someone too, like I feel, this is someone a little full of themselves. So I'm not giving you this, right? I'm not budging and giving in. I'm not going to give you what you want. See, they're a little bit smug, and that's what I feel with this person. So, yeah, see, walking away. And why? This is somebody probably realizing why. But I feel the Queen of Cups at this point has that realization. To me, it looks like with this is time. It's time to walk away. Time to search for someone new, and there is new. So your cup's going to get filled. Someone's going to fill your cup, and it's the King of Cups. So I see putting down roots. I see falling in love. It's a resurgence of love, too, for some of you, because it's new. But this is the Wheel of Fortune, things going in your favor. In the aha moment, someone sees you in a very favorable light, and more than likely both of you are thinking about each other if you've already crossed paths. Beautiful. Take care. Bye for now.